Tracy here with you, and today we're making some postcards. So if you and we're making it with some of the fall paper that I made, the painty paper, and some of this paper was used in the newsletter that I sent out over the weekend. So I hope that you've part of my newsletter, and you would have gotten the freebie. I tried to make it more fall related, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now if I do this, can I make 3? No, I can't make 3 with this. Can I make 3 with that way? Oh, I think I could. At least 3 this way. So I'm gonna cut it to 6 inches and then recut it. So basically today, as I said, I'm making some postcards, and I'm making postcards for my Patreons because what I decided to do is to do a giveaway for them, the same type of giveaway as I did for YouTube. So everybody that's part of my Patreon this month will be entered in the giveaway, and obviously the odds of winning are fairly big, and they don't have to do anything other than be my Patreons, because I really wanted to thank them for being here for me and supporting my art and my channel. It really means a lot, and what better way of doing that than giving them something, some happy mail. And if they're part of the happy mail tier, they'll possibly get 2 happy mail from me. So this set is going to be part of that giveaway to them, and I figured it would be a fun way to showcase how I'm making fall postcards, because this way you guys can also make some for your family members. Maybe instead of sending typical cards, you could do something like that to send for Thanksgiving if you're in the US. If you're in Canada, well, Thanksgiving has gone and passed, but it's still fall, and you can still send out some fall mail out to your friends and family. And if you're in the other part of the world that's presently celebrating spring, well, you can do spring cards. There's always reasons to celebrate and to send stuff out to your family members, and I'm sure they would really appreciate it. Now I'm going to be edging I'm going to do the edges with my distress tool, so I'm not going to cut the edge right now. I'm just going to distress it once I've done all the cards. And obviously I do the double tape just so that if they are mailed out, if whoever wins this set decides to mail them out, that they can actually they won't get destroyed in the mail, you know. So that's the plan for today. Hope you're doing well. I was super happy to be able to mail out the newsletter this weekend. It makes a big difference, the fact that I'm not editing so many videos, and this time I was in time. Also been doing yard work, raking up leaves before winter comes. We've already had snow on the ground, but it didn't stay, thank God. However, I've got a feeling that it's coming, you know. It's the time of year where it's to be expected. even though I'm not ready for it. As I get older, winter is not, I don't find it as much fun as I used to when I was younger. This one is a bit much on this side, so I'll just trim it. Yeah. But my kids, the one I should say, my kid, the one that's still home, because one is doing a stage this fall, so he's working and staying. He's staying somewhere for the time being. But the one that's still living with us was all excited with the snow and started playing Christmas music, which I'm totally not ready for. Not ready for winter, not ready for Christmas, just not ready for all of that. Don't get me wrong, I used to love Christmas, but still probably do, but I just find that there's so much to do, so little time, and it passes by so fast, and I just can get stressed out by the whole thing. I'm sure I'm not alone in this. It's exciting, but at the same time it's stressful, and yeah, and there's a lot to do to get ready for it. Also, now that I'm gonna have some more time on my hands, my plan is to do more listings for Etsy, because I'm hoping that with Christmas time people will be looking for gift ideas and things, and if you like vintage items, I have quite a large selection, so go and check it out. Also do have some crafty items if that's something you're interested. Still have a few Vicky Challenge kits, and I also have some mystery bags which have all kinds of fun items in them. So those are a fun way of getting a little gift or gifting out something fun to somebody. And as you're getting ready for your Christmas cards, don't forget I also have Christmas card sentiments on in my store, digital ones that you can download and use for your card making. So that's also available to you guys if you're looking for that. I will have to start finishing off my Christmas cards soon. And get ready to mail them out. I'm hoping that this year I'm better off at mailing them out earlier and getting them ready earlier. If you've purchased anything crafty related in my store, and that's a physical item, so that I have your address, I usually send out a little Christmas card, so as a little thank you. I really appreciate everybody that supports my little business. And that's why I'm doing this giveaway for my Patreons also, because they support my art, and obviously my channel and what I do for all you guys as well, Without them, this would not all be taking place. So those are all my distressed cards so far. I'm just gonna write my name because I tend to forget to do that. So I'm gonna write it right away. If you're looking for the stamp for the postcards, they no longer make them with the wood block like I have, but they make them on acrylic, and you can find it if you look at in the description box below, my link to my Amazon affiliate link, and in my favorites you'll find the link to the stamp. And also that's one way of supporting the channel, because anything that you purchase while you use that link doesn't cost you anything more, but it does give me some affiliate money. So I'm going to be putting this paper on top, and what I'm thinking of doing is using some of the images from this book, and I thought of using mushrooms because I don't know, it just made me think of fall, and I think that would be fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking like something like that. Would be fun. I'm not sure that I want, maybe I want to keep the wording, but maybe not. I'll just have to see, I guess, depending on the card, because obviously I would like to see a lot of the painty paper as well, because I think it's pretty. And I might want to distress the edges of this as well. Trying to go with ones that have fall type of colors. I think these three would go well. Maybe I can use all the ones from that page so that I'm really using up my page as much as possible. So I've got 4, and then maybe this one, because this one has purple. But then again, the purple could be pretty, because I did put some, maybe I should go with the purple. I did put some burgundy, because some leaves in the trees, especially here, or like dark red, and I thought that'd be pretty. So maybe those 5 would be good. So put this book aside, and then let's see, how can I make this work as much as possible? Obviously I have two big sheets. If I was to do it this way, then I can make probably the 4 of them on one. Like I would think, where did my pencil go? So for example, I could do up to here and then up to here. I'm going to use my big guillotine just to remove the edges. Well, actually, maybe I should cut it first. I can cut the edge as close as possible. And obviously for the last one, I could just go with this here. So, and this way I have a bigger piece left. I have my pinky paper, so I can use it on something else. As these papers take, I mean, I love using them because I just think they're so unique, but they do take a long time to make. What happened here? Okay, yeah, I got 5. I'm like wondering about my, and I think I'm gonna put this with the giveaway. Because it's fun to have some papers sent over. Okay, do I need to recut this? Yeah, just a bit. And it's okay because the white, it was really white, so having it a little bit less is better. So that works out good. And this one I'm just going to cut a little bit more of this. Actually, I'm going to cut a little bit of the darker. So it fits better. Perfect. And then this here, just going to cut it over here. So I use up old calendars from work, and that's just a way for me to recycle. I try to recycle as much paper as I can. And by the way, if you purchase anything on my website on Etsy, most of the packaging material that I use is recycled from packages I've gotten or other sorts of like that, just because I like to recycle as much as possible. I hate wasting, and if I can, you know, people keep their bubble wrap for me, and I try to use that as much as possible for my packing. I reuse my Amazon boxes, I reuse boxes from work that we have. I also reuse, as I said, bubble wrap, newspapers, whatever I can to try to limit. And obviously it's vintage items, so those are also being given a second life. And it's kind of neat too, because items remind people of items that they had when they were younger, And because they're vintage, you can't find them, like, there's not as many anymore in the world, right? So it's kind of fun to be able to bring it to whoever from wherever part of the world that person is. Love finding unique items. I think these are going to turn out pretty good. Hope so anyway. There's a lot of love that went into making them. Not only for this video, but obviously when I made the painty paper. And it's fun to make fall items. Was something that was asked about by my Patreons. They wanted fall related things, which was perfect for this time of year. Not everybody sees the changing of the leaves colors like we have here. I don't like picking them up, but it is pretty. It's very pretty. Final one. Okay, so we've got all of these prepped up, ready to go. I think they turned out really awesome. So now it's a question of adding the mushroom on top. But as I said, I think I want to distress them. And in order to do so, I need my dabber. I'm going to take the vintage photo. Oops. Actually, I don't need to take it out of the ring. I can just open up the little baggie. I've also got some Tim Holtz word that I thought would be fun to possibly put on this. Yeah, I think I prefer having the edges done versus the clear. You see what the difference? Like, it's softer. So I think I prefer it that way. And let's use the one that has the most burgundy for possibly this one. We could put it higher. Maybe like that. I love using images from books like this. I mean, yes, I'm tearing through books, but at the same time, a lot of those books are not going to find another life. And I'm giving it a different life. It could be used as decor items as well. Like, these could be put in a little frame. Can be used in a journal. Just think that there's many different possibilities with them, and that makes it fun. Okay, so that's that. And now it's just a question of assembling these. I've also used these images as inspiration for drawings that I made, so that I had some pictures of actual mushrooms. Okay, so what can I say? What can I use? Do I want to put white or black on this? Maybe I can put white, but then maybe, okay, I'm gonna use a dauber for this because I feel like it needs to be, I don't want it to be so big. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Oops. So that's the first one. And then use this one that says "Be You Bravely." And that's the second one. adventure awaits you. And there's that one. And then for this one, it's a small one. So I'm going to try to find one that's a little bit bigger. Maybe this one. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. So, whoops. Whoa, what am I doing? Whoops. Wrong thing. It's like putting your paintbrush in your coffee instead of in the water. Here we go. And the final one. I'm gonna go with great things takes time. And that will be the last one that we make. So I hope that you've enjoyed this card making session. I hope that it inspires you. Go and make some stuff to mail out to your family members and so on. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. And just use what you have on hand, guys. So love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in another video. There should be another one coming this week. I don't know for what, but something's coming up. So love you guys. Bye.